Welcome back to the Shadow Stalker Exclusive, and boy do we have an awesome episode for you. But before that, I'd like to thank every one of you for 1,000 subscribers. That is definitely a feat I did not think I was going to reach, honestly, ever, but I really appreciate all the love and support I've been getting, especially with the series and the channel. So I just wanted to say that before I started the video, but I know you guys are antsy, and let's get right to the exclusive. So the other day, if you hadn't missed it, and I'll put it in the card above, we did make a video about how we made the sign letters for the Shadow Stalker sign. Now the Shadow Stalker sign is something we went over last episode, which is like the big archway that you're going to walk through for the entrance. And this sign is made out of all old Black Stallion track pieces. So the wood behind it, kind of similar to the Shadow Stalker logo, is made by old Black Stallion track, and the steel that's going to make not the S's on Shadow Stalker, but all the other letters is made from the steel that was on the track. Now in the video behind me, you can see Jack cutting out the letters for the S's on the Shadow Stalker logo. Those two S's will be made out of wood, and they're going to be painted to look like the S's on the Shadow Stalker logo. You may have seen us post on our Instagram or YouTube, wherever you may have seen it. Now here's a picture of the sign again that all these letters are going to be on. And now let's take a look at all the letters put together. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the official sign, not on the actual sign, for Shadow Stalker. All those letters do have to be primed and painted to make it look a little bit cleaner for the sign, but it looks really good and it was cut out really nicely. So great job to Jack over at the welding shop, and I cannot wait to see it on the actual sign. Speaking of signs, here's some brand new signs painted by Harshita, which will be on the coaster and around the queue area. Obviously some of these are more themed up than others, like the Keep Out, but we have the mine track boarding ahead, which kind of signals how far away you are from the station. Next up, we have everyone's favorite topic and the topic they've been waiting for, the station roof. And if you're confused on when did he mention we were doing a station roof, you'd be so right, because we had never mentioned it. Originally, we were supposed to do a station at the bottom of the drop, but then we ended up actually doing it on the top because we thought it'd be a little bit more classy, like a real roller coaster, and you would not be hitting your arm on the side of the pole because it would have been too close. So that's kind of like the main reason. Now in some of the photos that you see on the screen, you could see that the framing for the station roof has gotten started. Obviously towards the left of the screen, one of the beams for the roof is not up yet at this moment of these photos, but it will be up soon. Over here in these videos, you could see a way more completed roof. Now, if you're curious, the poles for the station roof are actually bolted to the railing poles. The railing poles have been up for almost as long as the construction has started, since like almost the very beginning. And it's great to kind of see something happening with them finally, because they were kind of there for more marking purposes of what's going on in the station, but now you can really see what's going on, and the roof really looks great with the whole the wooden supports on, like the actual roofing itself going on. And actually the roofing material on the roof is made out of old Black Stallion tracks, so we're putting a lot of nostalgia into some of these parts of Shadow Stalker. Now in this next little video here, you could see some of the lights getting installed for the station. We're going to get back to that in a bit, but these lights were all assembled by Jack and they look great. So let's get back to that in just a little bit. Now it's time to take a little break from the actual station and head over to the bottom station. As you can see, the platform was basically finished, the platform itself at least, for the bottom station, and it looks great. It's not a huge platform, but it's enough to get off. The stairs haven't been done yet, but they will be done soon, and so far it looks really great. On the little pole you could see towards the left of your screen, that is where the operator panel for the bottom station will be. Really quickly, over here you could see some catwalk platforms being installed on the drop. Obviously it's not finished, but there have been a couple catwalks already installed, and it looks great, so that'll be finished definitely very soon. Now cutting back over to the station, you could see the station roof is officially done. And the lights are turned on. The lights are turned on by a little box so far, which is not connected to the control panel since it has not entered the station. That we can expect probably closer to next week, but here you can see me turning on the lights, and that light switch is probably not going to be permanent, but it's just so that way we can see in the station while we're working. Also, all the railings in the station have officially been finished. It looks really great, and it's pretty cool to finally see it happen after such a long time, since those railing poles have been up since probably April of 2022. For the station, we wanted to make sure it was waterproof, so we put on this certain metal that has grooves in it that you would probably find in a shed. That way there would be no water leaking at all. We covered it in every spot so we don't have to worry about water dripping into the top or lower deck of the station. The lower deck has officially been cleared, which means that there will be a lot of technician work going on down there, including the motor very soon. Here you could see some footage of the panel/control box that controls the entire coaster, which is pretty cool. There's really been so much work that has been done in the past week that I can't even show off all of it because I do want to save some stuff for next time. But here's some things that you can expect within the next 2, 3, or 4 Shadow Stalker exclusive episodes. You can definitely expect us to be putting the motor in probably within the next 4 episodes. I think that's probably a good and safe bet because there's still a lot of parts that need to be ordered and work to go in, but I do think that it will happen sooner than later. Another thing is the steel on the track. That will be coming very soon. We do have to order it, but we do know what we're getting, so that is totally fine, and you can definitely expect that soon. And I would say next episode, expect us to see the panel going in, because that is something that was supposed to happen the other day, but just couldn't happen due to circumstances. So, yeah, that's basically it for today. Before we end today's exclusive, though, I would like to give one more thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That's still crazy to say, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's exclusive, and if there's anything you want to see in upcoming exclusives, please let us know if there's something you want us to go in depth about. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Shadow Stalker exclusive.